Once upon a time, in the land of Once upon a time, there was a little boy that lost all his stories. The end.
No!
Once upon a time, in the land of Paxton. Paxton revved his engine up and screeched down the track. He was doing practice runs on the quarter-mile racetrack. He screamed across the finish line, doing 180 miles an hour and making the quarter mile in 8.2 seconds.
I need a better acceleration, God.
That's right. He needed to work on his timing and his shifting so that he could get down the track faster.
Acceleration. It matters about the acceleration.
He pulled over, and there was another man that was out there. Mr. Rotor was helping him. Right. Well, Paxton, I think you need to do a little more work on your shifting. You need to make sure you shift properly.
Well,
yes,
I
know.
need to put it, and then I tell him, well, I need to put automatic on.
Right, that's going to take a little bit of time. Paxton was out talking to Mr. Rotor when all of a sudden he looked back and his car had driven off. Paxton looked at Mr. Rotor. What just happened? Somebody just took your car.
Oh!
Paxton couldn't believe it. Somebody, we don't know who, stole Paxton's car. How in the world did that happen? He was just standing out of his car for 1 second. Who could have taken it?
Pete?
It was a mystery.
Oh no, what if it was Pete?
Paxton said, we need to find out who it was. Maybe it was Pistol Pete, mad that I beat him on the volcano race, said Paxton. Ah, Pistol Pete, that's a good option. Well, I know a good investigator, and we will see if we can find your car. Paxton was very upset that he lost his car. Mr. Rotor had driven him home, and Paxton, all the way home, was upset, very mad that he lost his car. I think it was Pistol Pete. I can't believe he did it, said Paxton. That's very unfair. Mr. Rotor said, well, we shall see if we can find out who took your car. I will call you tomorrow with more details. Paxton went inside. Oh, bless you. Oh. No more?
No.
Okay. Paxton went inside, slammed the door, and went straight to his room, stomping all the way. I can't believe I lost my car, he said. He sat down and started to play some music with Google, when all of a sudden Google said, if you would like to find your car, just ask. Paxton remembered he had Google installed in his car. Google, where's my car? It is currently at coordinates 135 Mark 222. Show me on a map, said Paxton. And Google showed him on a map. Sure enough, the map marked Pete's garage. Aha, said Paxton. I knew it. He ran over to next door to Ethan's room, knocked on the door. Ethan, can I borrow your car? I need to go get mine back. Sure, said Ethan. I'll come along. They both hopped in Ethan's car and revved up the engine and flew towards the directions that Google told them. They were flying across the road, and then Paxton remembered, oh, I need to tell Mr. Rotor so he knows where to go. So he told Google to call Mr. Rotor. Oh, excuse me. Well. Hello? Mr. Rotor, it's Paxton. Ah, hello, Paxton. What's going on? We found our car. I forgot Google could tell me where our car is. Can you meet us at Pistol Pete's garage? That's where it is. Aha! You were right. I'll meet you there. Great.
He was mad that he lost.
That's right.
So
Paxton,
he's a little dirty cheater. That's why he lost.
Well, he's just going to have to learn from his learn his lesson. Paxton and Ethan raced across town as fast as they could. Across town they zoomed. All of a sudden, though, flashing lights.
Oh no!
Ethan pulled over. Oh no, we were speeding. The police officer walked up to the car. License and registration, sir. Are you even old enough to drive? Ethan said, yes. How old are you? I'm 8. You can't drive if you're 8, said the police officer. You need to come with me. But officer, my car does all my driving for me. It's a smart car. The man looked at the car and said, well, I've never seen a car like this. Maybe we'll let this slide, but you need to make sure the car is driving you. And slowly. Ethan said, well, we had to go fast because my brother's car got stolen and we have to get it back. A theft. I can help you, said the police officer. Lead me to him. Paxton and Ethan said, yes. They revved up their engine. This time they had to go a little slower so the police officer could follow them. And they drove straight to Pistol Pete's garage.
And we're here.
They pulled up and saw Mr. Roeder waiting outside the garage. The police officer pulled up behind them, and they all got out and started talking. Paxton said, Google told me the car's in Pistol Pete's garage. Mr. Roeder talked to the police officer. Well, officer, maybe you need to help us with this, and you go in first. We don't want any trouble. Not a problem. The police officer knocked on the door. Pete opened the door just an inch. Hello? Excuse me, sir. We have reports of a stolen vehicle on your premises. Stolen? Me? Pistol Pete? I would never steal a car.
Yeah, he would.
Paxton said, yes, you would. You stole it from me at the track. You are mistaken, my lad.
Nah, he gets to go to jail.
He needs to go to jail, Paxton said. Oh, no. I heard a ping in your engine, and I had to fix it. I've got it all right here. It was just a simple misunderstanding.
Was it actually for that?
Paxton said, I don't believe him, to Mr. Roeder. Mr. Roeder said, I'm not so sure about this. Officer, can we get the car back? And I will let you deal with the Mr. Pete. Right. The police officer pushed open the door, and there was Paxton's car inside, with the engine up. And Paxton went and looked over the car. Everything looks okay, said Paxton. I better turn it on. He went in and started the engine. Sounds okay. Paxton said, I'm going to take it home. You guys deal with Pete. I don't like this. That was not nice, Pete. Well, I was just trying to... Oh, you got me. I was mad that I lost, and so I may have taken your car. That was not nice, said Paxton. I know, I'm sorry. The police officer said, sorry is not going to help you. Some choices have consequences. And this consequence is you need to go to jail. Oh, I was just upset. That's not an excuse for doing bad things, said the policeman. And he put him in the police car and drove him off to jail. Paxton jumped into his car, fired it up, and took off. Back home, with Ethan chasing him behind. Paxton got there first. Ethan slid in next to him and said, nice race. Good you got your car back. Thanks for the help, said Paxton. You're welcome, said Ethan. The end.
No!
We're going to zoom in on you being upset. No! Oh, it's so sad.